Always investigating, 7 News tracking down information about the wooden cross considered to be a key piece of evidence in the Jessica Ridgeway case. 7 News reporter Lance Hernandez asking questions about where that cross may have originated. Lance?
Mike, a former instructor of art history at St. John's University, says this cross may be hand-carved and one of a kind, but a man who's been selling religious items in Denver for decades says he's seen religious items like this before, and he says this one here is a very common artifact.
I've been through a lot of my catalogs looking for something like that, and I haven't found anything yet.
He hasn't seen the cross in his catalogs, but religious supply store owner Ray Gherkin says he has a hunch the cross found by investigators in the Jessica Ridgeway case is mass-produced.
Why do you say mass-produced as opposed to one of a kind?
Probably the way that hole is drilled through there.
Gherkin says if the miniature cross was handmade, the individual may not have taken the time to drill a hole through the top.
It's a fairly common artifact.
Religious studies professor Carl Raschke describes the cross as Celtic.
Probably could get them at a metaphysical bookstore, of which are many.
Raschke wouldn't speculate on the 3 vertical etchings on one side of the cross, but says the zigzag on the other could be significant. He called it a stylized S.
Probably has something to do with somebody who's into magic or wizardry or something like that. It could also be neo-Nazism.
He says the other markings are even more significant.
Those look like somebody was stabbing the cross with a knife, and may very well have been doing that because they hate Christians. It's a kind of ceremonial, ritual way of basically showing your contempt for Christianity.
Now, police aren't saying where the cross was found or whether they believe it was left accidentally or intentionally, but Raschke, who has also studied religious cults, says he wouldn't share his thoughts about the case, all of them anyway, because he anticipates being contacted by police, but he believes the cross may have been left intentionally to try to throw off investigators. I'm Lance Hernandez in the 7 Newsroom.